Hello world, hello Australia. It's a crypto koala here. Now today, guys, I've got Jack Yeu. Now Jack Yeu is one of the co-founders and he's the chief commercial officer at Switcheo. Now Switcheo is a project on the Neo blockchain, guys. It's great to have you here today, Jack.
Thanks for having me, Jamie. It's great to be here.
It's a good time difference, 2 hours being in Singapore and then talking to you here in Australia. It's really good, hey?
Hey, what's going on? How's everything, Jamie?
Really good. I'm really excited about these projects coming out on Neo, and I'm really excited about the Switcheo project. It's caught my eye, so it's really interesting to have this chat with you today, Jack. Now, mate, tell us a bit about yourself and tell us a bit about the other co-founders and your team.
Right. So I'm Jack. I'm the co-founder and chief commercial officer of Switcheo. So my other two co-founders are Henry Chua, who's the CTO, and Ivan Poon, who's the CEO. Yeah.
Oh, great stuff. So how did you get to know your team? How did you meet and stuff?
So we were previously working on a different project, and then that's how we got to know each other. And we were all investors in cryptocurrencies to begin with. So Ivan and Henry, they were developers, and I was a UI UX designer. So we were working on a separate software project, and then all of us were invested in cryptocurrency. All of us kept talking about cryptocurrency. So yeah, that's kind of how we became friends initially.
Oh, great stuff. So I can see your team is predominantly in Singapore. Do you have anyone externally to Singapore or?
Yeah, we have a few community managers that are based all across the world, so to cover all the different time zones. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, great stuff. So you got like Telegram manned all the time, basically.
Yes, correct. And they also help us with our support messages. So every time you email support at Switcheo, you're basically talking to them.
Oh, so it's live. So it's not a robot. You know, you've got someone actually live that can help you out. That's really good, mate. So, mate, tell us a bit about the actual project. Tell us about Switcheo. What is Switcheo?
Right. So Switcheo is a decentralized exchange built on the Neo blockchain. So we decided to build a decentralized exchange because at that point of time when we were about this time last year, we took part in Rippower's ICO, and you know, as you know, Rippower's was pretty hyped and they kind of sold out really fast. So we wanted to buy more Rippower's, and some of us wanted to sell some Rippower's, and then we couldn't really do it in any exchange because it took like I think 3 months before Rippower's was listed on Binance. So we wanted to build a decentralized exchange so that we can actually trade these tokens right after they're listed. So that's actually how we decided to build a DEX initially, and then City of Zion at that point of time had this developer competition where they were encouraging the community to build DEX on the Neo blockchain. So we saw the opportunity, and then we just went ahead and built a DEX basically. Yeah.
So you had the support of Malcolm and the sort of development team. Was that about 9 months ago? 9 months ago, a year?
Yeah, something like that. We started development in November last year. Yeah. So and then we did our ICO in about March, and yeah, that's kind of where we started hiring more people after our ICO, and that's when things kind of took off. Yeah.
Because I vaguely remember that competition going back, and it's good that they had that. It sort of supported and drove innovation, and I saw some other good projects that were coming out. Do you happen to remember who won first place on that competition?
Not really. I don't really remember.
Yeah, okay, not to worry, mate. So, mate, just tell us a bit about the exchange itself then. So, it's a centralized exchange, which is really good, and that sort of seems like it's going to be the future where exchanges are going to go. So, mate, tell us a bit about the exchange itself.
For Switcheo right now, we are a decentralized exchange on Neo. So we currently list we currently can list all NEP5 tokens. The reason why like certain tokens cannot be listed is because like we still have to be adhering to the laws in Singapore, which prohibits us from listing security tokens or different tokens depending on the mechanics of it. So that's so apart from that, we're actually trying to move on to different blockchains as well, so we can list every token across every blockchain. So right now we are moving on to Ethereum and Qtum, hopefully by the end of next month. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
It's just exciting stuff. So I noticed that actually when using the Switcheo exchange, I can log in using my Neon wallet private key.
Yeah.
So it put me off at first, but then I realized, oh, actually this seems quite safe, where you can log into your wallet within the exchange. So you don't have to sign up. You can pretty much straight away, or from a ledger, because I use my ledger as well. You can use your ledger, your private key, log into your wallet, your Neon wallet, inside of Switcheo, which is really good. And also Qtum as well. You can log in through a Qtum wallet. Is that right?
As of right now, you can't log in with the Qtum wallet because we haven't actually finished our Qtum integration.
Okay.
So yeah, so we are finishing up the code for both Qtum and Ethereum, but we have to let it run through a few rounds of audits first before we release it to the public. So to ensure that it's safe for all users to use and to ensure like their funds don't disappear or anything. So and yeah, we designed a DEX so that, because I think in cryptocurrency, if you don't own the key to the wallet that you have your funds in, then the funds don't actually belong to you. Like, if you store your funds in an exchange wallet and the exchange gets hacked, like, Bitfinex, they can take away the funds from your wallet like as they wish, and that's kind of scary in a way. So we want to encourage users to hold their funds in their wallets and have them connect the wallets directly to our exchange so that they can trade from their wallets itself. So they're always in custody of their funds, basically.
Yeah, it seems like a really good feature. It seems like it's got that security built in there, and it seems fast as well. I've been using it now for a few weeks, trading, and it just seems to be like mega quick compared to other exchanges. Is there a reason why it's so quick?
So yeah, I mean, to answer that question, I have to bring you back to like the version 1 of our contract. So we launched the version 1 of our exchange in early April, and at that point it was a fully decentralized exchange where your order matching and everything is done on chain. So you have to wait for each block for your orders to confirm. But right now we move on to a hybrid model, similar to what IDEX or even Next promises, where you have this kind of hybrid model where your order matching is centralized in a centralized server, and whereas your withdrawal and deposits, the more security, the secure part of the exchange that has to do with the funds, it's still done on the blockchain, so the funds are still in your control, and all the trades and everything are done on a centralized server, and then broadcasted on the blockchain later. So everything is still done on chain in a way, but it has an off-chain mechanism that can speed up the order matching process, basically.
Oh, great stuff, mate. So, just with exchanges there, so you're the first exchange on the Neo blockchain. So, could you compare yourself to being like Next when the Next comes out, or because you guys would be sort of one step ahead development-wise of Next? Would you agree with that, Jack? Or
I mean, I have to agree with that because we can't really make a fair comparison with Next. It won't be apples to apples, right? Because they haven't actually launched their exchange yet. It wouldn't actually be a fair comparison with you. So yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah, it's just good kind of thing. It's just good where you guys are the first decentralized exchange on Neo. It's exciting stuff. So, mate, so tell us why choose Neo, or why did Neo become so appeasing to you guys?
Like I was talking about before, we were participating in a lot of Neo ICOs. Like we participated in Red Powers and a few other Neo ICOs, and it took these centralized exchanges that we trusted really long to list all these tokens. So we really wanted a place that we can trade these tokens. So we just decided to build the exchange that could trade all these tokens. And because when you're participating in an ICO on Ethereum, there's like Ethereum dexes that you can use to sell or buy more tokens, basically. But as soon as the tokens are unlocked, But on Neo or like on other blockchains, like on Qtum, on like maybe Zilliqa or EOS or this many different blockchains, you don't actually have a DEX that can readily list all these tokens. You have to wait for decentralized exchanges to build integrations with these different blockchains and the assets on these different blockchains before you can trade these assets. So yeah, we wanted to create a DEX that can list everything when it's unlocked, basically. Yeah.
So pretty much instantly, like a lot more faster. Since straight away, you can instantly list it on your DEX.
Yes, basically. Like, I mean, a prime example would be like Moonlight. So they wanted us to list them while they're doing their ICO. So we can do that as long as their tokens are unlocked. So they decided to unlock their tokens right when they were doing their ICO. So we just listed them straight away. That's like a prime example of how we can do that, basically.
Wow, that's brilliant. That's really good. And I did notice like also that you're able to use the gas from, say, built up gas from your Neon account as well, or Neon wallet, and you can purchase them tokens with gas. So it gives you the option to use Neon, Neo, gas, and your own token, which is the Switch token. So tell us a bit about your token and how it's used.
So Switcheo is currently used as a trading pair and as a discount of trading fees. So right now, if you use Switcheo tokens for trading fees, you get 50% off your trading fees. And we only charge taker fees, so it's a huge discount. And we want to use a Switcheo token for cross-chain swaps in future. That's kind of why we decided to build a token in the first place. Yeah.
Awesome. So it's like as you get Ethereum, as you get it all sorted out with your Qtum, and as you get more and more volume going through your exchange, your token value should increase because it's becoming basically a form of discount.
I don't think I should comment much on.
Okay, it's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right. Jack. Yeah. So, great stuff. It's good to hear about the use case of the token. So, mate, tell us more about the actual platform. So, I understand that. What are you guys looking at doing in the future outside of Qtum, Ethereum, expanding your DEX? Is there anything else you've got in mind development-wise on your roadmap?
So we are looking into launching our FIAT integration by the end of this year. So we want to have, we want to let users be able, we want to give users the ability to purchase crypto with their credit cards or their bank accounts on us, basically, through a third-party service provider. And we're also looking into integration with other blockchains because there are other blockchains out there that have assets listed on them, like, for example, EOS or, Tron and Zilliqa even. So those are the different blockchains that we're looking into as well that we can potentially build onto. So because I think the idea of Switcheo was to build onto every blockchain possible, basically. So yeah, that's something in our not so immediate roadmap as well. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, Jack. So are you looking at going to any conferences anytime soon, or you're visiting outside of Singapore in the future?
We have a few private events in the next few coming weeks, so we're a little bit busy. So maybe after that we hold our meetups. We're still looking into that, but we've just been really busy in the recent weeks, basically.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you guys after you've had your ICO that you're active. You're constantly looking at developing your project. You guys are busy, which is good to see, and I can see you guys are always active on Telegram, and because it's something it's good to look for. Once they've had the ICO, once it's up, it looks like you guys are offering the support. You guys are active and busy, and it's really good to see, Jack. So, mate, thank you so much for your time. It's been great talking to you. Just a quick one. You got some competitions as well going with Switcheo and.
Oh yeah, we have a Switcheo. Currently, we have a Switcheo Pro trading competition going. So previously we had Traveler and Bridge Protocol having trading competitions on us as well. Now we're having our own token that's running our own trading competition. So if you want to win a Legend Nano S that has a Switcheo network engraved on it, you can take part in our trading competition. I think we're giving away Neo and Switcheo tokens as well. So it's a super exciting competition. It's the only way you can get a Switcheo Nano S, the Switcheo Legend Nano S right now. And yeah, like apart from pro trading, we have community competitions where you sign up for our various social media channels or subscribe to us. You get free tokens and ledgers basically.
And you get a cool gear as well. You got them Switcheo mugs and you got the fleeces and stuff as well. You got some good merchandise there.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of free merch to give away. So yeah, do take part in our community events or all the different giveaways that you can try and win in. Yeah. So
cheers, Jack. Well, I'll put the links down below, guys, to Switcheo, and you can check out the competition if you want to get involved. Of course, do your own research. Please read my disclaimer. Jack, it's been a pleasure talking to you, mate. Have a great day, hey?
Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for having me.
Mate. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.